Right, and we're back again with another game of Dawn of War Soulstorm, or rather it's a replay of Dawn of War Soulstorm. God, I'll get it right one day, I swear. But anyway, it's actually a game that I spectated on before. I was playing against Scrimd before. He was Imperial Guard in the last game, and I was Eldar, and he was Imperial Guard in this game. His opponent is going to be OJ. I could just call him OJ. I need to repeat those bloody OJs all over it. But anyway, he's going to be playing as the Space Marines on the left. The map is going to be Moonbase, and yeah, rather interesting map actually. Got a couple of avenues approach, top, middle, sort of bottom, and yeah, top approaches to the bases as well, with the middle, yeah, just being readily contested. And yeah, it's rather interesting. Yeah, listing post able to cover a little bit. Actually, yeah, managed to mostly cover both approaches to the base, except maybe unless if the opponent goes through these parts here. But anyway, so yes, I was interested to see how Scrimd would actually fare against a different player, just to see what exactly he was doing from his end, playing as Imperial Guard. So I thought, well, why not just have a look at this game. So yes, actually know the outcome of this as well. But yeah, the game itself is not too long, so what the hell, for why not do a commentary on it as well, and give a nice little analysis of what happened, hopefully from both players' perspectives. So anyway, I'll see what's happening Scrimd's side. So it's going with an early Commissar. Does have the infantry command finally building these command squad as well, and yeah, we've got the first little skirmish between the two forces. Got Imperial Guardsmen versus Space Marines, and as you can see, they're not going to be able to do too much without proper support, being forced back there, but Scrimd at the same time coming in with his command squad. I don't know why he does this, but normally an Imperial Guard player, they go first with the command squad, and then the first addition would be the priest and then the psyker. But for whatever reason, yeah, this Scrimd really likes to go with the psyker first and then later on to go with the priest, which in my opinion not really the best way to do things. So the priest allows the squad to move much more quickly, well, not much quickly, but allows them to move more quickly. He adds hit points and morale to the squad, and what else does he do? Okay, increases the damage output as well, and tier 3 does get the fanaticism upgrade, but doesn't really apply to it this early in the game, of course. I suppose the psyker is pretty good for getting that initial strip soul ability on the force commander, but in my opinion, yeah, the command squad would have been much better off with the priest. If you went for the priest first and the psyker, you probably wouldn't have actually lost any members at all. So did manage to get the initial hit on the force commander, but unable to really sustain any sort of really coherent defense against a single squad of Space Marines and a force commander of OJs. And as you can see, yeah, now Scrimd basically being forced to retreat. Finally getting a priest, and hopefully he'll getting a psyker sometime soon. But yeah, basically, yeah, they're not going to be able to do too much while this Space Marine squad of OJs is sitting there. We've got a second Space Marine squad coming out as well, and nothing much else happening from his end. Both players still at tier 1, and okay, we've got early tactical control for Scrimd, so he did end the game against me as well. I'm presuming that these Imperial Guardsmen are going to be upgraded with grenade launchers. Yep, going to be upgraded with grenade launchers, alright, and yeah, they're going to try to mount a counter-attack on OJ's forces. Space Marines coming in to reinforce though. Don't know how much damage Scrimd will actually be able to do there, especially since yeah, his command squad will be danced around by these two Space Marine squads. Also got the force commander being detached as well, so that OJ can well, basically target command squad, Imperial Guardsmen, basically whatever he sets his eyes on. He's going to have to watch out for the grenade launchers, but the thing is, those grenade launchers, they do have a setup time though, so as long as he keeps these squads on the move. Oh, not that. Swiped like that. But anyway, as long as he keeps these squads on the move, the Imperial Guardsman squads on the move, he should be all right. OJ should be all right. That is, because he won't be able to. Scrimd won't be able to fire his grenade launchers at him. At the same time, OJ not really getting too much else out there, and yeah, at the moment. Actually, wait a minute.
Yes, my lord.
That's right. Well, I don't want to reveal anything too much, but we'll be seeing some interesting tactics by OJ actually as well. I don't really want to spoil the surprise though, but yeah, suffice to say he does use his scouts very effectively, and well, what I might as well just say it, because it's pretty obvious that they can only do so much in tier 1. Obviously, OJ will get the sniper training ability upgrade at one point. He's getting it right now, in fact, and yeah, he's going to be equipping his scouts with snipers, and unlike or sniper rifles, should I say. And unlike the Ranger squad for the Eldar, these scout rifles, these scout sniper rifles, actually do quite a bit of raw damage to regular troops, not so much to commanders, and quite a bit of morale damage as well, so they can actually be pretty effective against guardsmen. And at the same time, they actually got a much better range than the Rangers as well. Although the Rangers, they get various upgrades to increase their range, but they don't quite start off with, I think, 40 units of range like the Scout Marines do. But in any case, Oja's going to want to keep his Scout Marines alive because, well, a Marine and a Sniper Rifle is very expensive, and these are very fragile troops to say the least. We have to be very careful, and yeah, there we go, he has managed to get them reinforced. There we go, and yeah, he's just going to upgrade them with Sniper Rifles, not really going to bother getting more troop members or squad members for the time being. Instead he's just going to try to assist the attack there, which not quite being able to do the amount of damage he wants with them, given the fact that Scrimd is basically in full retreat at the moment. Force Commander bringing up the front for OJ. Oh, and there we go, Scout Marine's able to get a few parting shots against the Imperial Guardsmen, because of course Imperial Guardsmen don't quite move as fast as the Scout Marines there, so... OJ being a little bit overzealous with his Force Commander there, but, well, taking quite a bit of damage actually, lucky he didn't get himself killed there. But, yeah, there you go, managing to keep him alive for the time being. Scout Marine's able to get a few initial shots there, and yeah, I think he was actually using them as a bit of a forward guard against Scrim's troops there. He's going to want to be careful though, he managed to get a few shots off on them, a few bodies littering the landscape there. Actually, wait a minute. Oh wow, even managed to entirely kill off the command squad of Scrimds there, not so good. In any case, Scrimd decided to go to tier 2, and not really much else happening at his base. At the same time, OJ is also going to tier 2, so just see who's going to reach it first. Okay, Scrimd will reach it a little bit sooner, but if we look at the resources, it's 98, okay, make that 104 and 40 for OJ, and as for Scrimd, it's 62 and 30, so he's really going to be hurting for resources. And Imperial Guard, their vehicles aren't exactly too cheap to say the least. And I mean, it's always relatively cheap to enforce each individual Imperial Guardsman, but the problem is though, those costs add up. Wow, that sounds rather dramatic, but anyway, those costs add up when you have to keep reinforcing their troops there. In any case, yeah, we do have some long-range combats between OJ and Scrim, and yeah, I have to certainly admire the use of the Scout Marines. OJ sort of mixing in the Scout Marines in amongst his Space Marine force here, and yeah, just keeping him basically attacking these Imperial Guardsmen, well not Imperial, actually attacking at the moment the command squad, but before they were attacking the Imperial Guardsmen basically from maximum range, managing to demoralize these guys and take out a few more. So very nice range on these Scout Marines indeed. Pretty sure they're at least equivalent to the range of the grenade launchers, I'm pretty sure, yes. And there we go, reinforcing with one extra member, just in case if one of their guys gets killed, which is pretty understandable given the fact that, yeah, they almost got killed there. And there we go. Scrimd is at tier 2 now, he's got the Commissar using executability to stop these guys from being demoralized, also using a quick scan there, presumably just so that, you know, be able to fire at whatever Marine forces are there without having to getting his own forces too close, you know, to have to spot for him. And there we go, he's actually going to go from Mechanized Command straight up. Let's see, 62, 30, 128, 60, my god! Okay, OJ's power income is just through the roof. I thought his overall income was better than his Imperial Guard counterparts, but I didn't realise it was actually that much better. And yeah, as you can see now, Scrimd basically being forced to use his command squad as a bit of a damage soaker unit, while his own Imperial Guardsman basically tried to lob a few grenades. But as you've noticed, OJ's at tier 2, he's going for scout infiltration research as well, and that's actually a bit of a costly research, but I suppose you might as well, given that he invested that heavily into the Scout Marines. Looks like he got the heavy weapon increase as well, so he's actually going to have 2 full squads of Scout Marines with sniper rifles. very dangerous force to behold indeed, and looks like he upgraded all of his troops. Yep, he's going to be upgrading all of them with heavy bolters. Not the greatest of moves, given the fact that this mechanized command is producing a couple of hellhounds, which is going to be pretty effective against infantry that don't have anti-vehicle weapons, such as these Space Marine squads. And there we go, there's the Scout Marine, the Scout infiltration research being completed for OJ, and is he leapfrogging him? I think he might be, actually. Yeah, this is actually leapfrogging him, sending one forward and then a second squad forward and so on and so forth, like one over the other. Leapfrog, bam. Okay, never mind, now he's just breaking that. Advancing, just advancing forward in general. And there we go, actually managing to get a few shots off across this little crater here. Very nice indeed. Question is, will the Hellhounds for Scrim D be able to make a difference though? Scout Marines, I'm pretty sure they'll be seeing, yeah, they'll certainly be seeing these Hellhounds now. Scout Marines being detected, presumably, okay, yes, by the Psyker and the command squad, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, unfortunately the squad, one squad being decimated, the second squad almost being decimated as well, very costly loss given how expensive they are. OJ, on the other hand, he's actually building his own machine cult. First thing to come out of this is a Rhino transport, and he's going to get a couple of land speeder Tempests of his own, along with a good old chaplain as well to help heal up his Space Marines. And there we go, so now we're going to have a nice little mechanized force for OJ there. His listening post, unfortunately, getting caught out a bit there, and yeah, it's going to get destroyed. But if we look at the resources once again, it's 126 and 60 for the Space Marines, 68 and 30 for the Imperial Guards. So yes, things are still looking rather dire for Scrim D, but at the very least, he does have a small window of opportunity, at least before too many of these Tempests come out. Although they are being upgraded with crack missiles as quickly as possible. And OJ, that's right, he must have built a heavy bolter turret before. He actually upgraded it with missile launcher, and that's pretty much what saved this listening post from these Hellhounds. So yes, very good. Nice job of OJ to actually put a heavy bolter turret there, and to upgrade it just in time to get the missile upgrade, well, to turn it into a heavy missile turret as well, just to ward off those Hellhounds. And yeah, single land speeder Tempest basically chasing these Hellhounds around. He's going to want to be careful there. He doesn't want the Psyker and the command squad to use that Curse of the Machine Spirit ability on the land speeder Tempest and to paralyze it completely. But yeah, as you can see, OJ is being smart and yeah, just leaving his units behind there. And yeah, Scrim D, it looks like he's going to reply to this by repairing his Hellhounds first of all, and second of all, he's going to go with a couple of Sentinels, presumably to use against the well, Rhino transport and the land speeder Tempests. Let's see, OJ doesn't have anything else coming out. He's going to tier 3 already, and he's actually getting the attack upgrade for his infantry. So interesting indeed. Same time though, for some reason he decided to deploy his troops right next to this command squad. Not exactly the greatest of things to do. Rhino transport also being destroyed as well, kind of sucks as well. What can you do? One Hellhound being destroyed, a second one being attacked, being held up by a Tech Priest Engine Seer. They can actually repair vehicles pretty quickly. It's even actually getting repaired quicker than damage is being... Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. I think it was when there was only a single... Maybe it is... Actually, no, it's... Well, in either case, that Tech Priest Engine Seer having a hell of a time repairing the Hellhound. Unfortunately, getting taken out by sustained fire. Scrim D really should have moved his Hellhounds a bit back, maybe around here or something like that, so that this infantry command can function as a bit of a... well, blockade, I suppose, between it and the lead troops like a Force Commander. But yeah, unfortunately left it there. Force Commander taking it out with a very powerful Demon Hammer. And yeah, basically Scrim D now just being reduced to a single Sentinel. And does he have any troops in here actually? Yes, he does. He has a single squad of something or others. I think he put his Imperial Guardsmen in there. And yeah, probably should just put his chaplain into melee against that building as well. But what the hell, keep melee isn't too bad either. And there we go, there are the Imperial Guardsmen who are hiding in there, getting destroyed pretty quickly to say the least. And yeah, OJ just continuing to attack there. That's Sentinel finally getting destroyed. I mean, not like as if it really had that much of a target to begin with, given that there's no vehicles actually remaining for OJ. What else has got? He's actually tier 3, got the orbital relay, and even getting a librarian along with the Word of the Emperor research, which allows him to use that the ability of the same name. Basically stops infantry commanders around the librarian from dying, although the librarian himself can still get killed off, so you usually want to attach him to a squad there. So anyway, we've got a Hellhound coming after Scrim D, so at the very least he'll slow down the advance of of OJ, but OJ's not too fussy. He's steady calling down a nice little orbital bombardment on Scrimdy's plasma generators. We're not going to do too much damage there. I don't think the tactical control will get taken out. But in any case, yeah, also entering into melee against the Hellhound there. Scrimdy unfortunately not microing it away. Managing to demoralize the squad though. Don't know if the rally ability was already used or not, but in any case, these guys are finally remoralized as it were, but anyway. And yeah, Scrimdy saying GG, basically that's the end of the game for him, and yeah, very nice play by both players actually. OJ really able to make his infantry heavy strategy work, especially with the use of that Rhino transport and vehicle support from those Tempests, or should I say anti-vehicle support by those Tempests, so nice stuff there indeed. So yes, good game, and yeah, until next time, this has been Dame Didovich signing off.